I would highly recommend him. He's kind of a no BS guy.
The systems we've put in place with him, we're looking at doing 400 transactions this year.
To systematically increase your net worth is something that we never talk about. All right, so discovering your purpose, your personal why. So I'm going to walk you through most of what you're going to go through on your own. So you're going to actually grab the worksheet, grab your binder, and do this. But so understanding what drives you is the most important factor in the success of your business. Everything about your business starts here. Who you are and how you are at work forms the shape and texture of your business, good and bad. And so the work we're going to do is help you start down that right path and bring out more of the good sides. More than anything else, you define your business. If you want a thriving business inside a truly meaningful life, and not the flip of it, right, where your business is almost like the bully in your life, but if you want a kick-ass business inside a really deep, meaningful life with meaningful relationships and a balance between health and your spiritual side and all that, self-awareness is not optional. And this is the thing that, and I think of like the person, guy or girl, that has a tough time with this part of it, and this being the most important part. So if you're that person and you tend to want to gloss over this, just make sure you don't. You have a platform to bring your passion out into the world. So the cool thing about our businesses is that they are like a direct reflection of us, which is good, but it could be bad as well. So when you look at your P&L at the end of the year, you're like, how'd that happen? Every decision you made, from deciding not to prospect or to hire the wrong person or to spend money on things that you may not should have. That's a Southern term. Maybe you shouldn't have spent money on certain things. Every decision you make shows up in that scorecard. So your ability as a leader isn't measured by how well you've got it all figured out, but by how open and transparent you are about your strengths and weaknesses. And the cool thing is, there is no competition. And that's not like in every market, in different markets. Yeah, but in my market, the San Diego market, there is competition. But who you are and what you're going to build has no competition. So, and that's a very cool thing to think of, that there really is no competition. You will instantly separate yourself from your competition by uncovering what truly drives you. Clients want to feel your passion and care for what you do. This is harder work for me, and I've come a long way in the 6 or 7 years since I started in the business in terms of realizing that this is what drives a business, and you've got to share it with your team. You've got to be open with your team. And the only way you can kind of take the next step when that step is justified is to kind of be open about what you're missing, to be able to go from just doing it, because the doing it is easy for most of us, then to bring on someone and trust them with your clients, and then to bring on a buyer agent, and then to make the fumbling of the hiring and stay busy. So it all requires you stepping out in faith.